Assalamu alaikum and hello to all. So today's learning outcome is able to sing the poem, recite with the correct pronunciation, pause and intonation, differentiate between different colors, able to write their spellings, understand the gist of the poem, and able to tell the poem in their own words. So let's start the poem, The Balloon Man. Now before starting, let me ask you, have you ever met a balloon man in the market? Yes, he carries balloons of different sizes and colors. And in the poem, the child wishes that he let loose the balloon someday, which would fly high in the sky. So children, tell me, do you also want a balloon man to meet you? And do you also want the balloons to fly high in the sky? Let's understand it more from the poem. The first para is about the balloon man and how he comes to the market. He always comes on market days and holds balloons a lovely bunch, and in the market square he stays and never seems to think of lunch. Now here the child says about the balloon man who stays in the market and always holds a bunch of balloons, and he always in the market, he never thinks of lunch. He doesn't care of lunch because he thinks if he go for lunch maybe the child will come to ask for balloons, so he doesn't go for lunch also. He's always concerned about the child. So here in the first para, he always comes on market days and holds balloons a lovely bunch, and in the market square he says and never seems to think of lunch. In the second para, they are red and blue, they are red and purple, blue and green, and when it is a sunny day, the carts and people get between, you see them shining far away. Now the color of the balloons are here, red, purple, blue, green, and when it's a sunny day, you know what happened? The carts and the people, they get between the balloons so that they will get some shade from it, and you can also see them shining far away. In the picture also you can see wow, shining balloons. Now the third para, and some are big and some are small, all tied together with a string, and if there is a wind at all, they tug and tug like anything. Now here the balloons, some balloons are big, some are small, and all are tied in a string. String means a thread that holds the balloons together, no? And if there is a wind, if there's a strong wind, what will happen? They will tug and tug. Tugging means pulling hard. They will tug against each other, and they will just fly high in the sky. So that's about the third stanza. How are the colors of the colors of the balloons, and how does the wind take them and all. Now the last para, someday perhaps he'll let them go and we shall see them sailing high, and stand and watch them from below, they would look pretty in the sky. So here the child perhaps means maybe she thinks that maybe one day the balloon man will leave all the balloons high in the sky, and she can just see them standing below. She can just see how beautiful the pretty balloons flying high in the sky, sailing in the sky would look. So children, you also want balloons to sail high in the sky? No? Yes. Now all of you have enjoyed the poem. Now let's know more about the poet. Now the poet here who has written The Balloon Man is Rose Amy Fileman. She is an English writer and a poet noted for her works on the fairy folk for children. Rose Fileman was one of the most successful children's writers of her generation. So always remember the poet when you read about a poem. Now let's move on to the new words of the poem. Bunch. The meaning of bunch, as you all know, is a number of things of the same kind kept together. A sentence, you can make any sentence like I gave a bunch of red flowers to my teacher. The second one, square. Square is a shape, a four-sided area surrounded by buildings, or is also a shape. Now the sentence, I saw a balloon man at the market square. Now the next word when you come across is sunny. The meaning, bright sunlight. Sentence, it was a sunny day outside. Just make simple sentences. Tug. As you know, the balloons were tugging, pulling hard. The sentence, two dogs are tugging the piece of bone. So children, I hope you enjoyed the poem. Let all your problems fly high in the sky just like balloons which always goes up. So till we meet in the next video, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah and bye for now.